Hey guys, it's Roho Inc. and today I want to show you guys the best settings and the settings I use to record on a console using the Elgato HD60 Pro. Now the HD60 Pro is the Elgato capture device that goes inside of your computer through a PCIe slot. So I'll leave a link to that down below in the description so you could purchase it off of Amazon. Now, I will be going over a few things that are in this software, but mainly we will be covering the settings that I use in order to record. Now, if we take a look, this is usually this is how your Elgato capture software will look when you first start it up. In the biggest portion of the screen, you'll see live feed from your console, whether it be a PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, all of those. You'll see live feed from it on this little portion of the screen. Right below that, you can see stream command because this software does allow you to stream directly onto Twitch or YouTube, whatever it may be. You have these overlays that you could use when streaming. So these are pretty cool how they implemented these. Right below that is some of the most important stuff. They're not the settings, but some really important stuff that you could use. So at the bottom left, the record button, that's probably what you will be using if you're recording. Right next to that, you can see there's pause, flash forward, and fast rewind, and then live. So I don't know exactly what that does. And then here, this is like the rewind, because the Elgato does allow you to move back in time. So okay, so that's what that does. So this is currently like in the past, you could say, how far we rewinded, which is a cool option. Let's say you're playing a match of Call of Duty, or if you're playing Fortnite but you're not recording, or you forgot to hit record, you could easily go back. I believe it's up to 5 hours, and cut that portion out, use that, and you have your video there. Now to the right of that, we have a screenshot. We could take a screenshot of the screen as it is now. Then in the bottom middle, you'll see there's time. This is the time that your Elgato is capturing your actual game, and then how much storage is available on the drive that you selected, or the default drive. Over here we have disable preview, so it'll just get rid of that. Mute, so it'll get rid of the game audio, your live commentary, all of those things. Then you have the start streaming button, the platform that you're going to stream to. So it opened up a website. It shows your stream speed and the resolution. And then this is a cool feature. So you could choose to capture commentary. So as you can see here, there's a signal coming from my microphone, the Focusrite USB audio. So it's coming here. You could choose to enable that or disable that. Now let's get into the main settings. The device should be the Game Capture HD60 Pro. Your live streaming, you could decide whether you want to stream to Twitch or on YouTube. You could set those things up in your main settings. Here, update text. I'm not too sure if this refers to the title or what this refers to. And then your advanced streaming settings, so 60 FPS, 1080 if I ever choose to do so. Now we have the game audio. By default, I like putting this at 20, but it seems to default down to 21 decibels. So yeah, we're going to try to keep it there. Then down here, I do like to capture commentary, but if we take a look at this, we could hear exactly what I'm saying, so we don't want that. We don't want to monitor that. By default, I like to have it at 5 decibels. That'll give it an increase, so that's pretty cool. And then here, automatically reduce game sound. That's a really good option because most of the time, what you're going to want is you're going to want your audio levels to be louder on your microphone than on what's coming out of your game. Now sound capture, I'm gonna have to open that up, I think, because I closed it. So sound capture, okay. So here we go. I opened the sound capture up and it seems to be working. So you can look at the settings here and set all of this how you want. So I want to hear everything back from my headset and to just receive all of the audio coming. So from the Xbox and everything, I want it to go straight to my headset. Down here, you could title your video. You could put the game that you're playing, a description, and just some tags. So the settings that I have when it comes to recording, where is it? So if we click on the main settings, the most important thing is your advanced settings. Your decoder, you're going to want to have it usually to the automatic, so your graphics card. Your encoder, also your graphics card. And then you could choose to have it from best performance to highest quality, but we want the highest quality, so that's what we're going with. Then when we go in, I don't do edit on here. I don't edit anything coming out of the Elgato. I edit everything straight from my my editing software. So this is the most important thing. You're going to want to click the gear next to your device and then your capture. So input device, Xbox 360 or whatever you use. Your video input by default should be HDMI. Audio input should also be HDMI. Your HDMI color range, I like using expanded because it'll capture more colors. It'll look more realistic how it's coming from the Xbox, so it'll give you a like a color scheme that is more true. Then your profile, to max that out, you want to go to HD 1080, and you're going to want to allow 60 FPS in order to get the smoothest video frame rate. And then your quality, you could have it however you want. So good is not the best, so you're going to want to max it out, go to best, and get as much pixels as you want. So converting SD, standard definition, to 480p, you could choose to do that, but most of the time, recently, people want to be recording Xbox Ones, PS4s, Nintendo Switch, so those have better quality. So that's not the most important thing, but you could choose to tick that. And then stretch SD input, you could choose that as well. If we go under picture, I like keeping everything at default because I don't want to mess with any of the colors, brightness, saturation, none of that. So then profiles, you could choose to add profiles, different profiles for different settings. Like you could, if you're going to have like different color schemes, hues, contrast, all of that, you could choose to put that to different profiles. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That's all I wanted to talk about, just my settings and some cool features that are within the HD60. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, if you did enjoy this video and if you'd like to see some more tutorials about recording videos or videos in general, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and please make sure to become a brother, guys. Until next time, I'm Rohim, and I'll see you all in the next video. Adios.